guys, let's not forget the last time these two got together, we had
All right. What's going on? All right, let's rock. First game of the season.
It's an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right. Those are the games that make college football special.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time in the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quick completion on the out route. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Takes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. New set of downs after the
Lock in, bro.
Just keep slinging it.
What?
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs. And they want more. And they
Take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Good.
First here in the season opener.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Let's go.
From inside his own 5.
Uh-huh.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Missouri Tigers offense.
Cavs really cheese. They're so cheese for losing that game.
In the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
No, sir.
Really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, it's Horn. Throws for the tight end.
How?
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a
So weak.
Missouri wants to go fast.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact.
There he goes. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Tigers are marching down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff.
What?
At the 35, he's open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
This defense is so bad.
For that huge run, back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Why Missouri always a tough matchup?
By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder
What?
it's become really transactional in the sport.
Hey, bro, how do we not have contain?
Players want to build off of that. So to me, it's not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people.
No! And then he pushed them forward.
They must have built a really good culture.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
On it, and they'll retain possession.
Smack him!
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Wants to throw. It's Horn. Fires into the end zone.
Sir. No, sir.
Can't find
No, sir.
to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Kick my ball.
Settle for a field goal attempt. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Never a doubt.
I said no, sir.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking downfield on first down. The short hand, it's Turner. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll go right back to it. Still running at the 40. He's up to 41 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
How do we not have that?
The 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. about the work up front by that big defensive line.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3.
Jeez.
It is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter. And
Oh, man.
come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. On the option. He'll toss it. Can't get him to the ground.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity.
Turning it on. Powers through. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
What?
Crosses the 30, he's got away. Touchdown, Missouri! And
What?
open space, the band might as well start playing. The extra point here would tie the game.
Bro, he just got ran over.
It was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw
We're
it
doomed.
and he did the rest of the work.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Looking for room, it's Turner. Quick spin on the run. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. He's up to 57 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got it behind the line. It's Turner. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Illinois coming back to the line with a first and 10.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind them.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
He caught it.
Freshman. Freshman.
One of the reasons this coach. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, the running back.
Yeah, sit down.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. Looking to throw, it's Horn.
What?
A strike downfield.
Oh, what is he doing over there?
He got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, I think on that play you saw
That's pathetic,
such a big
bro.
weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got it in the middle. It's Cotton. Makes the not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Cotton. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd
He's
down
cooking,
conversion,
y'all.
and they've got it at the 26. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Gillian. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal coming up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the gun, the inside.
No.
Looking for a crease. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Horn. Trying to find the end zone, and he will take it in.
He lobbed it up, bro.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And
how is he not able to run away from a defensive end?
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes. So you
I have no
the
timeouts.
Coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Just enough time to get off one more snap. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Using his feet to buy time. And he'll skip his way after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take it.
Hey, man, that was getting close.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And now they regain the lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again.
Right, bro. Come on, bro.
With that, let's throw it back to the guys.
Be real.
Matchup plays out.
Be so for real right now.
Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments.
What? How did 2 dudes fall down?
He's brought down after a nice
How?
game. Missouri wants to go fast.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Oh, my.
In the backfield, it's Beard. And that play just
Hey, how is he not picking that, man?
behind the line of scrimmage. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Horn. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Yes, sir. Punt my ball.
Brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. So Missouri will have to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They're going to ride this running back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They'll try to get it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end.
That slow pass.
He's just a first down machine.
And he's a guy, Reese, that is proven he can beat man coverage, but he's also so good against zone, too. He just knows where the soft spots are in the defense. That's why this quarterback has so much confidence.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The throw to the outside is complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. It might be a good call later on in the game.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Bridges. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Illini!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play.
It's a big play, Bridges.
Put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
To throw, it's Horn. Soft spot in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Nope, can't call a play.
It's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to.
How? Oh, how? Bro.
No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're still
I don't get it.
but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. The give to the lone running back. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Keep it on the ground. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Quick completion on the out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Illinois puts it in play from the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Webb. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
Big play. Come on.
The Snake scores it.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative.
So trash.
Run the ball and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. To the air, it's Horn. Looking down the middle.
How, man?
Nothing but green grass down the middle.
Nah, bro. Nah, 16. You gotta come out, bro. This is ridiculous. Get him out. Get him out. Bro, the same thing. He runs right across your face. Nothing. Then we missed the tackle. Like, bro, the computer is either OD or he stinks. They're just freezing my guys up, bro. But I have just no clue about football. How are they starting for a Big Ten football team if they can't even play cover 2 and see the guy across his face? Get out of here.
Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Might as well give it to him again. Breaks into the open. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, finding a line. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called.
They want to stop me, man. You just can't, bro. You can't.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's Hort. Got room to work. And they stop
Oh!
the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down.
Block that.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab
Bro.
for the first down. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get
This is unacceptable, bro.
touchdown.
Just getting whooped.
For the biscuit, baby.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need to stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't... There he goes! Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give from the gun. Picks up the first down, still moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And they'll take a knee. We waited so long to start the
Terrible
season.
display
Just
today.
where you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things.